Take your shirt off.
Why are you walking around flexing your quads? Everyone knows you don't squat. How do you have a triple knee? We've heard of triple chins. Look at his knees.
They're fully dressed. Huh? I can't hear you. Open the door.
Hey, just go to his lipo lady. She can take care of that.
All right, we got to talk fast because Mike just put the phone on the heater. This is a great angle. My upper chest. I mean, considering I haven't worked out in a year since we adopted our kids.
Yeah.
Push yours away, Mike. You're making mine look small.
So
what are we doing in here? Why are you in the sauna?
You do a sauna a lot.
I do. Well, we just got a new one. We adopted 4 kids. All of them have been meth exposed, and so there are just some great detoxification.
Hold on. Let me just sit on that for a second. You just ran over that.
Well, yeah, he takes meth because he's a junkie. My poor kids were exposed to it because their parents were junkies. But no, I joke, and I shouldn't joke about it. But the detoxification principles.
You're doing something about detoxing the kids.
Yep, we're feeding them, we're hydrating them. Our kids sleep 12 hours a night. Parents think we're crazy, but sleep is the greatest recovery tool God's given us, and so our kids are very scheduled.
And it's also cleaning out the system the best you can.
Amen. It's crazy.
So, ages are, from what I understand, 5, 7.
Nope, 5, 6.
5, 6,
7,
7,
10.
10.
Yep, 3 boys, 10, 7, 6, and then the little Spitfire Noelle. She'll tell you her name is Noelle Ivy Evans, and she's very clear about it.
If you guys didn't know, he adopted 4 kids. Like you said, parents did drugs, and so that stuff just kind of lingers around the house, and so they're doing the secondhand smoke kind of mentality.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like meth, like settles, and so like if the kids are touching like a pot or a pan or a cereal bowl, like it literally absorbs into your skin.
Jesus.
So
this is hard to swallow.
And it's hard because meth, like it burns gaps in children's brains. So our children are very smart, but they have like little, like almost blips on the radar. It's like they're brilliant, and then it's like there's this thing that just doesn't make sense. It's such an easy concept, and they just can't grasp it. So, listen, we're gonna get through it. We've had them a year. They have come so far, and you know the sunlight and sauna is just one part of the deal.
That's huge. And you got all these people complaining about their lives. This is actual, legit issues.
Perspective. It's a great gift.
Really is. You are a sauna guy a lot. I only do it as I get ready for something. You want to explain the difference?
My body's probably been through a lot more abuse in different ways. I think Mike's a much cleaner eater than I am too, and so I use it to smoke calories. I'm just being honest. Mike's lifestyle kind of demands near perfection for him in the areas of nutrition. Chrissy and I, the way we feed ourselves, the way we feed our families, we're going to have 2 treat meals a week. We're going to have a lot of animal products. We're going to eat a lot of red meat. We're going to have a lot of chicken. We're going to have a lot of salmon. We're going to have a lot of fruits and vegetables, but 2 times a week for an hour each time, our family's going to get down and get dirty with some chocolate chip cookies and some other awesome stuff that Chrissy makes. And
I miss my high days with you. I miss those. That was, and I've spoke about this. We'll jump off the sauna for a second. Just talk about my best high days was when I gave up my mentality of clean eating for the day and had like your high carb sugar contents. I never ever looked better.
Do you remember when Mike fell off the stage? So prior to Mike falling off the stage, we were doing the first ever Power Bodybuilding Blitz, okay?
And we had crushed it for a month straight. I mean, like, we went like savages, but every Sunday we would go hard. And I would get him to eat like I eat, like cinnamon rolls and donuts. And chips and salsa. Me and Mona would go to the store. We'd spend $1,000 for Saturday. This boy would show up Monday looking like Zeus was ashamed of himself. Like, Zeus didn't want to be caught naked around Mike O'Hearn. Mike looked more jacked than freaking ever. And then, like, right before that show that you were doing that guest posing where you fell off the stage, he went back to his own. He tried to bulk up with some raisins and bullcrap.
Yeah, but go look at that video, because that's a thick, dense.
No, he was jacked out of his mind.
I think I was 257 or 267
Yeah.
guest posing, looking better than I did at the Universe.
He looked awesome.
So just FYI, if it's a high day, have a high day. You know, enjoy it. And I think the secondary fold to the Heath Evans high day relative to Mike's is that it also emotionally relaxes you and gives your brain a relaxation that's needed. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I'm expressing it right, but it was nice to just unwind and go, let me have some donuts, cookies, and stuff like that.
Well, food is celebratory, right? We think about Christmas, you think about birthdays, you think about weddings. Like, we use food. Like, there's nothing wrong with food being a place to celebrate and to just grow in friendship. We just have to control it. We can't allow it to control us. Those of you that are losing weight, or maybe those of you that are on the Power Bodybuilding program and you're trying to drop some fat, don't do a full day. Diet like he commands you to diet, but take 1 hour with his permission, right? You'll test your blood, right? Test your ketones. Like, your insulin levels will not spike if you just hold this sucker to an hour, right? You're going to get on the scale the next day, and you might pound 1,000 calories of just, you know, pancakes and chocolate chip cookies and whatever else, and you'll see the effects of that hour, not a full day, will be very, very minimal for the next day. So you're right back on track, and there's light at the end of the tunnel again. Obviously, if you're trying to get on stage like he is oftentimes, that's not going to work for you. But for the average Joe,
it does.
You know,
And I've had my talks with other pros about how many carbs they tried to get in on their, if they're doing 3 low, 1 high, or 4 low, 1 high, whatever it is. I'm speaking to guys that are not eaters, regardless of what they say. Jay Cutler was never an eater, never. And he was talking about taking in 5 to 1,000 grams of carbs on that high day. And I'm like, wow, that's more than I have done. And so, yeah, it's a great point. But
let me add this, though. And
you're
going to have those little treat meals, protein is still king. Make sure your protein count is still high. You know, so get into good food and then enjoy some of those treat meals to kind of just reset your mindset for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I love that. And then jump back over to sauna. I do it as I get ready for a visual appearance. And that visual could be anything from a class reunion to you guys, to a wedding, to a weekend in the Bahamas, whatever that is. I use this sauna, metaphorically, for me doing an appearance and needing to look good. For me, I rebound because I'm manipulating water and because I'm sucking out the water. So I don't continue the sauna after the appearance. I'll take a break until the next appearance. And then you do it for detox.
I just use it because it makes me feel good. My kids, I'm going to get in there with them so they don't have to suffer alone. So,
do you feel good after a sauna?
I do. I think the body you just get more and more clean. And sometimes, listen, I have some owies. Like, you know, my knees can hurt at times just from 10 years in the NFL. And, I mean, 28 years of competitive football and a lot of stuff, but and I've been blessed to feel really good.
At the highest level.
Yeah, and so you know what? We still train pretty heavy, and now that I got 3 boys running around the house,